Summon points have just got a big change, and I'm about to show you why. First off, for those of you who are newer players or don't know what summon points are, let me quickly go through. So when they were introduced back on the 18th of the 8th, my time, Dokkan exclusives and Legendary Summon Carnival LR exclusives were obtainable through summon point tickets, which you can earn from summoning on banners. Once you've accumulated enough of those points, you could take them into the barbershop, exchange them for summon tickets, and perform multis or summons on a banner with a lineup of specific selected characters. Once you accumulated enough summon points, which was 300, you could exchange this in the barbershop for summon point ticket Dokkan Festival or a summon point ticket Carnival of your choice, and going by the name, you would have a lineup of characters on a banner that were specifically Dokkan Fests, or if you pick the Carnival ticket, a lineup of units that were specifically Carnival LRs based on the tickets you exchanged for in the barbershop. The first initial lineup was from October 2024 to early May 2025, which had the 10th anniversary Dokkan Fest come back, which is a major plus for the original lineup. And then we had the Golden Week units and Dokkan Fest Super Saiyan 3 Daima Vegeta. And on the other side of things, when it came to Carnival LRs, again, we had all 3 10th anniversary Carnival LRs, or all 4, shall I say, all the way up to KO and Caulifla. And now you're probably wondering how this got a major upgrade, and it's simple. The new lineup is coming soon. So it's scheduled to include characters who are only available in Dokkan Fest who have made their debuts during the following period, from March 2025 to September 2025, which has just ended. So we are going to have some major heavy hitter units that, if you don't have, are going to be a great way to get them through this way, or coins, depending on which you have more of. And the lineup is as follows. We have Strength Blue Boys from the GDC, who are still a very good unit, especially the Goku side of things. We have the Dokkan Fest Omega Shenron, who has one of the best extreme leads in the game right now, and if you've also pulled Baby, another unit that could strengthen and bolster his team, along with, in a week's time, the EZA for LR Super 17, so that category just continues to grow. Then, who we've literally just got off the back of last month, we have Dokkan Fest Tech Golden Frieza. And while the Movie Boss Movie Heroes categories didn't get the love I feel like they should have deserved in the revamped Tanabata celebration, it's still a solid category nonetheless, with the likes of running dual leads of him, Carnival LR Rothel Broly, the Broly units from Worldwide, EZA AGL Golden Frieza, just to name a few. And then on the Carnival LR side of things, which is going to be starting from February 2025 to October 2025, which we've only just entered in, by the way, is now the 1st of October when I'm recording this. On the Legendary Summon side of things and Carnival LRs, we again have the GDC Carnival LR counterparts in Rose, who's a great addition to Omega Shenron's team. Super Buses has kind of made its way up the ladder just a little bit, but definitely going to be a best spot for him on Super Bosses. SSJ4 Gogeta, who I know got eclipsed quite quickly during the GDC, but is still a phenomenal and one of the better units and LRs in the game right now, especially on Giant Power, especially on GT Heroes, and a category that will forever be buffed whenever there are Super Saiyan 4 drops in the game, which you know Dokkan loves because they're the most hype. They do generate a lot of money alongside the fusions. And then literally Carnival LR Rothel Broly, who I do know does have his obvious flaws, especially at 55%, but still a fantastic unit nonetheless, can still get very good usage out of, especially in Festival of Battles. If you still haven't completed the 2 sets of missions that did release during the Tanabata celebration, he will be a big help at beating Festival of Battles and also completing their missions. He is the Festival of Battles killer, and not to mention as well, his animations are probably some of my most favorite in the game right now, and he literally came out not even a month ago. He came out a few weeks ago. He was the Carnival LR to round out the Tanabata celebration and the celebration for September. So he's literally only been in the game for not even a full month yet, and soon in the recent lineup you will already be able to pick him up with summon points when you convert them into tickets, which I think is a major major plus. But overall, I just think the lineup for the next batch of summon points and summon tickets, I think it's amazing. We have some of the best units in the game right now, probably all within the top 10 of each other, all top 10 LRs, from Blue Goku or the Blue Boys down to Omega, Golden Frieza, Rose, SSJ4 Gogeta, and Wrathful Broly. Maybe not so much, especially at 55%. Again, those flaws are glaring, are obvious. But you have some of the best units, best LRs in this next lineup right now coming to the summon points. So if any of you guys do not have the coins, or maybe the units you are looking for aren't featured on the banners, which of course recently these guys won't be because they've only just kind of gone away within the last 2 months to not even a month of each other. But if you have enough summon points or build up enough summon points, you have some great choices here from units you are missing, to the point I can't really tell you who you should be spending your summon points and tickets onto, apart from the fact of whoever you are missing and you can get the most use out of, or whoever you have the better crafted team for, which is of course all based on the individual, is the unit you could go for. You know, you could be lacking Inhuman Deeds, GT Bosses units, you might not have the Super 17 Baby, you might not have some of the Omega or Sin Shenron Easy A's, then by all means pick up the Blue Boys. However, if you've already got him and you do have the GT Boss units, go for Omega Shenron. If you don't really have Movie Boss or Movie Heroes units and you can't really make the most of the Golden Frieza, which is a little bit difficult because if you're missing some of the bigger units for his team, you kind of have to run him elsewhere. Funny enough, Omega Shenron's team, then go for Omega. Go for the Blue Goku or the Blue Boys if you do not have them instead. The same can be said for the Carnival LRs. You know, if you have a good Super Saiyan 4 setup or Great 8 Power setup, and you don't really have a good setup for Rose, maybe you don't have a Mega, go for Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta if you don't have him. You know, if you have both of these, obviously go for the option that you don't have if you do have the other two. It just entirely depends on how your box is looking compared to someone else. But in terms of this upcoming lineup for summon points, I think this is the best lineup we've gotten so far. I know the lineups haven't changed too many times, but if we're being completely honest, it doesn't really get better than this. But in terms of the lineup, let me know your thoughts down in the comments and who you'll be picking up with summon points if you do manage to build up enough. And I'll see you in the next video, guys. Take care, have a great day, and peace.